Hey guys, welcome back. I really enjoyed playing Spyro 3 in my last video, so I decided I wanted to do some more. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and I wanted to share some more of it with you because it makes me happy. We'd gotten through the whole first world and done all the levels, including the speedway, and we were just about to face the boss, which means probably we're just about to see a cutscene. I talked to everybody in the last video, so we're good to just head to, well, it says Midday Gardens, but we're actually gonna get hijacked and have a boss battle here. Bianca strikes back.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more
The sorceress
time.
is so mean to her.
Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness.
Not
But
well.
he's just not afraid of anything.
She's not very intimidating.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic.
Spyro has some
Here's
great
a
villains.
spell book.
They're so easy
Whip
to
up a
dislike.
monster and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you
I like
get
how
rid of
horrified
him.
she seems by that when she's been obeying her without question until now.
This ought to do it. You, come here.
Are they taunting him with a fish? I swear that Rhinoc was holding a fish. On paper, this boss seems very intimidating, but he's really not that great. It's nice that we're not alone, though. We have
The
friends.
sorceress was planning to ambush you. I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though.
It was
This
pointed
wussy
out
green
to
toad
me
will be no match for the two of us.
that Shayla's eyebrows just like project off of her face. I never really noticed. Like, they're so expressive, but yeah, they just kind of float. They're just chilling. Okay, so this boss battle is pretty easy. I think they actually might have made it a little harder in Reignited, or it's at least different. I find the physics feel really different. I can't remember whether I find it harder or easier, but it's pretty routine, this boss battle. I don't think it's really going to give me any grief. The later boss battles definitely do get more difficult, but this one's a bit easy. It always looks like he's gonna get you. Oh, he actually got me. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Why'd he get me? Blue Sparx is so pretty. Look at the rainbow. Is he rainbowy when he's gold? I don't know. Definitely doesn't stand out as much. Oh, see, it works better when I'm spinning. That's what the problem is. I can't go straight. This phase is annoying because you have to just keep waiting for the rings to disappear. Well, he taunts you, but then he doesn't seem to be able to keep the fire up very long. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense that this guy is a huge pushover. Like, he was just a sad, like, Rhinoc minion. He didn't want this for himself. It's not his fault. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. We're just killing him. He didn't ask for this. Okay, spinning's not working. Why does he seem faster some of the time? Well, I take back my initial brag that I was so good at this. I'm actually not sure how to keep him away. I'm not sure what I'm doing different the times where it's easy. I like these ones because you can just interrupt him. I think they made it harder to interrupt him in Reignited, but I could be wrong there too. He threw me off! He didn't do the same thing! And that's it. The end. This is kind of sad, too. It's not his fault. I've always loved this, though. Like, the little rainbow and such, like... The music is so intimidating and it's such a dark place, and then the baby dragon's like, don't worry. I've got a rainbow for you. And now I think that we're gonna get yelled at here.
Okay, dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and
Cat
hightail
friend?
it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
She definitely seems less angry than she did initially. It's like she's softened when she's realized the sorceress is kind of a jerk. This world, or this home level, I 100% just associate with the sound of the rabbits screaming. And that's another sound effect that I'm pretty sure they changed and reignited. And the original sound effect's so good. It's so weird. Like, why do the rabbits make that noise? I love it. I mean, you are killing them, I guess, but all I picture running around this homeworld is that. Because I used to or maybe I just sucked and needed to do that, but I'd like run around killing rabbits, because if you kill like 10, you get a free life. Every 10 butterflies, I think, is a 1-up. Skating is something else No, they invented that in Spyro 2. That's not new in this one. I'm all messed up because I played Spyro 3 first. I give it too much credit. Dave, the diver. Get it? Because he's underwater? This video might end up being just like another kind of like longer form one than I usually do. I don't know, we'll see how long I feel like recording for, but I can play this game for a long time, so like, the last one was probably my longest recording session ever.
Hey, Spyro, Zoe told
Hey,
me that
Hunter.
if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
Just gonna throw this disgusting rock on the floor, and you can put it in your mouth and then spit it. Projectile spit it. It's just making me think of a friend who recently told me a story about projectile vomiting, and it sounded horrible.
I'll see
That
you
hasn't
in there
happened to me in
later.
a long, long time. Egg thief! Let's get him! Yeah, I hate that. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like picturing the sound that it makes if you cut this too close. Come on. I was like, I'm gonna get him on that curve. Snake Thief is fast. I probably could have cheated it. You get a super flame later on. Probably would have made it easier. Go see what Moneybags has to say. Look at him in his cage. Poor little guy.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory. But I'm willing to release him into your custody.
That's a future level.
Provided you pay his outstanding fines.
Forget about it.
Oh,
Forget about
dear
it.
Spyro, you really should pay up. I think he's pining for the fjords.
I will be freeing him in a bit, but not yet because you get a cutscene, and I'm not ready to free him. He's just gonna have to spend more time in a cage. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't have time for him right now. Another hunter.
When you see a ladder or walls that look climbable, just jump onto it, and you'll grab it with your claws.
Some of the, like, how to do things are so silly. Like, just jump onto it and you'll grab onto it with your claws. Like, how does he know that and I don't? I don't know my own claws? I miss the silly days of video games. Like, you wouldn't, a character wouldn't have that voice to now. had to hear that noise again. Just had to senselessly murder some poor bunny rabbits so that I could hear the noise that they make. Super Flame.
Hi, Spyro. This is a Super Flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I think...
Alright, we got this. The Super Flame made me think of in Spyro 2, if you 100% complete that game, you get a Super Flame, and it's permanent for the rest of that game, but they don't tell you it's permanent like forever. So if you start a new save file on the same memory card, you get a Super Flame. And the first time that happened to me, oh, for some reason I thought it was further away. I thought it was a glitch, and I was like, what's wrong? Like, why do I have this? And yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually played the whole game with the Super Flame. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like cheating. I really should try a playthrough with the Super Flame sometime, because it'll make the game feel different. I was reading this game has a demo for Crash Bash, like on the main screen, and apparently if it's like they messed up and included the wrong version of the game, and it's actually the full game. So you can like enter cheat codes and access like every level in the game and have access to the whole game. That seems like a major oversight. Also crazy that games were small enough that that was possible to accidentally include an entire other game and not know it. Okay. What did I miss that stopped me from 100%ing this? So I have a very specific way I like to play these games. I like to... Oh, I know what I missed. Did I go back and get this? I was talking and I forget now. I like to finish the homeworld in the next level, then play the character level. I did get this. And then I like to go back and do the Sparx level in the previous world because it unlocks once you get to the next world. Oh, did I just miss a single gem? Yes, I did. Way to go. But it's not telling me level complete, so I forgot an egg too. I'm not as much of an expert as I thought. What did I forget? Did I get the egg up the stairs? I think I did. Did I get this egg? Yeah, that was modesty. What the hell did I forget? Secret ice cave. Oh, I guess I just didn't see something in the ice cave. Because I've been in there. Yeah, I just missed this. Whoops! Mingus. Okay. So now we're gonna go and do Sergeant Byrd's level because that is the order that I do things. Alright. Of course, we'll pay you 700 gems.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the
I'd love to know what Spyro is thinking in these situations.
Sergeant Byrd, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that.
Hey, what are those things?
I love how
Our
expressive
latest military
Spyro's eyes are.
hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Such a valid question.
Because I have limited ammo, and I
Because
wanted
you need to
conserve
waste
it
your gems.
for this.
And let's not talk about the fact that you have
Say,
unlimited
where'd you come
ammo
from?
in the level.
I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
The rumors of my
Well, if it's peace and
promiscuity have
quiet
been
you
greatly
want, you should
exaggerated.
Stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks.
It's an early line in EZA.
Cheerio.
Made me think of that for some reason. Now, much like with the Sheila level, I feel that this level feels long and a little bit boring. His flight speed is just not the best, and so I might end up cutting some of it out. We'll see.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
All right, let's go train some hummingbirds.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 18:45 hours, the Rhinox invaded.
She talks for a really, really long time. Rhinox took over, basically. They tried, but failed. So I feel like this level I might have some cuts and some speed ups because it's just not that interesting of a level, I don't think, to watch. I'm sorry if this is like your favorite level and I'm crapping all over something you
Thank you,
enjoy.
sir.
I always find this to be a taunt. This is the end of the level. It's gonna be a long time before we get there. I do think this level has a very memorable soundtrack, though.
I recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the
By pressing the circle button. That's not a strange thing to say at all.
One carefully placed rocket block.
I was curious if she had something different to say. I feel like I never talk to her anymore because I played this game too many times. When I was young, I thought these nets kind of looked like a pizza. Like they're just holding a slice of pizza, you know? Like on a crappy little TV. That's what it looked like to me. So these guys are little moles and they're a skill point. Which once again, skill points are an optional thing that it's just something to do for fun. And it's interesting because you can... Oh, fine. We'll talk about it later.
Captured the enemy rations. They won't march far.
Rations? It's a dragon! How dare you? Hey, no.
Sir, the Rhinox
The,
have
like,
blocked the way out of
walk
this next
forward
cave
there
with a
is
security
awkward.
door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast.
Yeah, pressure weights, blah, 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 blah. We're good. Okay. What I was saying is it's always interesting because some of these you can get with your rockets if you're quick. I got that one. But I think technically you're supposed to use like these mines you get later for them and come back for them. But anyway, yeah, it's a skill point. I like to go for skill points, so I will be getting that. Oh, there's another one here. She's in the way. I'm not sure what he's using to open those cages. For some reason, they just open when he flies up to them. He's magical. Request permission to cheer. Shouldn't have to ask permission. I don't know where those guys got their wings from. When I was a kid, Spyro was such a huge escape for me, and it just really, like, inspired my imagination. I don't know, the worlds are just so... What's the word I'm looking for? I guess just magical. I don't know what else to say. They just felt really magical, and, like, I feel like... I thought about Spyro a lot. And I would sometimes dream about Spyro, and sometimes it would be levels that didn't exist. Like, my brain would make up new levels, and I'd be, like, disappointed when I woke up and it wasn't real. I really loved Spyro. It's always been very meaningful to me. Alright, I'm gonna leave those guys for when I have the rockets because they're too hard to get. So I think it's just the other weight. I'm really not sure why there's like little moles running around that I need to kill in order to get credit. There's a lot of weird things in Spyro that I feel like you just don't think about them too much, you know? You just let it happen. I think there's another one yet over there. I feel like I've missed those in the past and not been able to find a gem in this level, and this level already... It's not even that big, but it just feels slow because you have to kind of go back through a lot of it to get some stuff near the beginning that you couldn't get before, and like, it's a lot of flying back and forth, and he's just not that fast. I think I've never really thought about the fact that it's like when he's flying, his butt cheeks look pretty defined. Those are really there. I've also found his eyes a little unnerving. Like, they don't ever blink or move unlike Spyro's, I don't think. Like, they're just there. Staring forward at all times. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back and get the stuff at the beginning now, so I don't have to do it later. I'll probably just kind of cut some of this, because it's like all I'm doing is getting these guys with this. That, and then also I'll show again in a bit something that's more interesting. Okay, so this is what we were going back for. Because when you get this, it creates a hole in the ground. And so we can go through this whole tunnel and find all this stuff. Little secrets like this are cool, but I don't remember having it, like, have quite the same level of sense of discovery that finding... Whoops! Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. That finding the secrets in Spyro 1 had, because those ones were genuinely difficult to find, whereas this one, like, of course you would think to blast that open. Like, you can't open it with your regular missiles.
I'm ready to be deep.
Okay. And now it's just going back to where I was. Alright, here we are. Returned back to where I was. So I need to use these mines to get more of the little... What did I call them? Moles? I don't know what they are. Moles or gophers or... Little guys. Little guys that squeak when they get hit. Can't remember if there's anything else I need these for. Probably. I feel like there's another, yeah, another one of those chests? I don't know what I would call this. There's a lot of gems and stuff to clean out in this area. Oh, and there's another mole guy over here. Wait, I forgot he made that noise when he gets hit. Sergeant Byrd has a level that I like later in the game where you're defending a castle from, like, evil witches or something. They're like cat witches. And that one's fun. It's a good challenge. I think also another reason that this level tends to feel long is, like, Spyro is just so, like, high action. Like, he charges and he jumps and he glides and, like, it just feels like everything he does is, like, quick. And I feel like this requires a lot of, like, patience and floaty physics, and it feels like the pacing just feels really different. If I could ever hit this. It's also difficult to dodge the enemies as him because he just can't move that quick. Like, I'll know I'm about to get hit and it's like, what do? Like, I'm just floating. I'm stuck.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
I'm not done.
Ryan Lee?
Sleepy? Okay. That interrupted me from whatever I was in the middle of. Oh, I missed this one. You're not the last one, though. There's one more of you. Okay. I think I got everything super high up, so it's kind of like mid and low things I'm missing now. Mr. Gem back here. I'm still angry that I missed a gem in my last video in a level and I couldn't find it. I spent like after editing that, I spent like 5 or 10 minutes running around looking for this stupid gem that I couldn't find. And I don't think the first Sparx world is the one that unlocks the ability to point at gems. I can't remember when it is, but it's not right away. Which, that's something I think in Reignited, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. They took that away as being unlocked by a Sparx world, and it's just something you always have. Oh no! You made me drop my thing. I heard the mole die though, so there's my skill point. God, these guys are so annoying. They're so hard to dodge. I feel like I always loved the characters when I was younger, and as I age, I feel like the character sections are becoming my least favorite parts of this game, which is interesting because, like, they add variety, and generally I enjoy variety in games, but I think Spyro's just fun to use. It's more fun than the other characters. And again, as I said in my last video, their homeworlds just feel like tutorials, so, like, if you've already played this game enough, it feels less fun because there's no difficulty here. Like, there's some, I'm getting damaged, but like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'll just assume I'm being clear. There's no one here to disagree with me, so.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Why did the enemy put you in a cage and then just leave you there? The same animation that Modesty had. Aw, man. We didn't get the level complete. What did I miss? 2 gems. Okay, well, once again, I will cut this, but I'm gonna try and find it, and hopefully I can, because I really, really don't want to play this level again. Oh, well, maybe I don't have to cut it because it's literally right here, so. I'll just stop complaining. Something I saw online was that each realm's portal in the homeworld is supposed to be based on structures and level itself. So I just want to look at a few of them and see, like, yeah, I guess they are, eh? Somehow I never really noticed that. Are they like that in the first homeworld? I guess they are. Like, they're just arches in Spyro 1, and in my mind, I just assumed they were arches here too, but they're not. Oh, look, he's waiting for me at the whirligig.
I have assessed the situation. We need 5 men to operate the whirligig.
Or women! Okay, we're gonna go back to Sunrise Spring and do the Sparx level. See, now, Zoe is waiting for us.
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparx will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a Crawdad.
Yeah, he's ready. We got this.
Hello, Sparx. Maybe before you
Another fun fact about childhood me. When I was a kid, I read Zoe's name Z-O-E as Zoe, which I feel is valid, because what about an E?
You can
triggers you to read it as Zoe.
Like Spyro.
So this is the little tutorial thing we have at the beginning.
Now for the hard part. Being a maneuver
I have this line, like, memorized, because I could not figure this out as a kid. I just didn't get it. And like, if you don't do what they say, like if I just shoot them normally, I'm pretty sure it forces you to replay it. Let's check. But like, I couldn't get past this as a kid because I couldn't figure out what they wanted me to do. Let me see. Oh, it let me move on. I swear, I couldn't figure it out as a kid, or maybe I didn't want to move on without understanding what it meant. But I didn't, like, because you just hold down L1 and you can, like, slide sideways without changing your face. Your direction, your face. You know, when you change Sparx' face. I just couldn't get past it. I couldn't understand. I always have tried, I don't know why it's something I want to do every time. I want to hoard that power-up and keep it with me, but you lose it. They take it away from you. See, I don't have it anymore. How rude. I always miss having Sparx pick up the gems in these levels. They also give you extra hit points so you don't change color on one hit. I don't know if it's my headphones or the game, but the volume seems much louder in this than the rest. So this is like a big hub world that I can't... Oops. I can't actually... Oh god. I'm trying to like just pass by it while I'm talking. It's just not working. But I have to, like, I can't kill everything in here until I do other sections first, so you kind of just have to pass by it for now. I swear I'm better than this. I swear. Just don't look at me. I got this, okay? Something I'm really bad for is hoarding the power-ups the entire time and not using them because I like to use them on the boss, but then I just screw myself and make it harder the whole time for no reason. But then the boss is really easy. So it's all worth it. I think the green door was this way, but I could be wrong. Yes, it was. There's only one of those. I was expecting a box of them. May as well grab this. I'm missing 1 point of health. I always wished the power-ups would stack. You can only have one, so if I pick up like another butterfly, that's it. I lose what I have. I think for me, the third one of these is always the hardest one. There's 4, and you would think the last one would be the hardest, but I think I always have the hardest time with the third one. So that little button I pressed took off that, like, force field around the boxes in the main area, so I can actually break them open now and kill the enemies there, and they won't just keep infinitely respawning. I always gotta make sure I clear the room of gems. I don't know if, I feel like I've never actually left these with a gem missing. I don't know if the point ability works in these. Like, can Sparx point for his own gems? I don't know. I don't want to accidentally eat that power-up butterfly because I don't want the power-up it has. I want this one. Because they're very effective against bosses. I thought there was 2. Is there really only 1? I guess there was only one thing of enemies there. I thought there was a second box. Alright, and that's basically it. We're at the boss now, I think. Oh, I could be wrong. I thought the boss was around the corner here. Maybe it is, and this is just like more enemies you have to kill leading up to it. My brain just deleted the enemies. Alright, this is the boss. So, the easiest way to kill it is to just dump as much of my power up into its face as I can. Even if I take some damage. This is probably considered quite cheap, but it works. It works really quickly. Nora. I have accidentally flown into that thing, like trying to fly past it, and had to replay the whole level just to get the couple of gems at the end. I was so mad. Just waiting for the level complete to pop up.
Nice work, Sparx. You've beaten the...
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. All Sparx can do from this one is pick up gems from further away. Congratulations. What you gain in later Sparx levels is much more useful than that. I think it's the last one, though, that it unlocks the ability for Sparx to, like, smash open gem boxes, however you want to put that, for you, which is super cool, but I've always, like, 100%ed the game by the time I unlock that one, so it's not so useful anymore. Alright, Enchanted Towers.
Those crummy Rhinox forced us to build a statue of the sorceress.
I forgot how
And
raspy
after
his
we built
voice
it,
was.
She complained it was too ugly.
Statue's much prettier than she is. Oh my god, the noises they make! I forgot about that too. It's funny. Oh, what the hell just happened there? How like sounds can be that nostalgic. Literally just a sound effect from a video game. It brings you back. I don't really tend to bother too much with these guys because later on, you unlock the ability to go... It's still cool. I wish they had done this in more levels because I feel like it must have been hard to design this way, but it's really cool. You can replay this whole level again or go back through it as Sergeant Byrd, so like, it's just easier to kill the monsters as him, so... Whoops! Ooh, I just charged right off that ledge. I swear I pressed X. It just didn't work. I swear. But yeah, it's really cool being able to go through the whole level and experience it as a different character, and there's certain things each of them can do that the other one can't. Like, there's some... Just distracted waiting to see what the dragon would do. There's some, like, head bash boxes that only Spyro can get. For some reason, the missiles can't kill those. But mostly there's a whole other egg that's designed for Sergeant Byrd that you have to do with him. I will forever doubt myself that I'm saying Sergeant Byrd wrong. As a kid, I thought it was Saint Byrd, and I can't break that in my brain now. I know it's not right, and it doesn't even make sense. He's not a saint.
I'm old.
Oh god, that's one thing. You have to blow up his supposed masterpiece here, but why are those so loud? Why? What were they thinking with that? Those sound effects are like so painful to hear. Okay. Let's go finish blowing up that statue, which through this is like a really great skate park, which we'll visit later through this little hole that it creates. I wonder if it would hurt us if we were here. Nope.
Oops. I forgot I hid this egg inside the statue. I hope the explosion
didn't hard boil it. Way to go. No, it doesn't. Peanut. Maybe just rattled him a little bit. He's okay. Yeah, this level has a, like, that area is... Ooh, I don't know if I've ever killed one of those that way before. The skate park's great. The Sergeant Byrd thing is cool. And then I think the other level in this world is cool too. So this is probably... I wouldn't have thought it, but I think this is probably one of my favorite Spyro 3 levels. And it's not even necessarily like the general vibes of the level. I think it's just everything comes together to be fun. There's lots of fun to be had.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and the perimeter of the islands whenever you want me to.
Yes, sir. It's good to be back in action. Okay. So see how easy it is to kill these guys with him? It's just not worth it to, like, because Spyro, you have to, like, spit those rocks at them. Which, by the way, always makes me feel a little bit like a dog when I'm doing that. And I also just feel grossed out for Spyro because I don't want to put those ground rocks in my mouth. They even look like a dog toy. Like, why do they call those rocks? I skipped some stuff that you can do with Spyro that I'm gonna have to come back for after, but I just thought I'd do this first.
Hello, Birdie. I was having a lovely vacation with my friend, but he's lost all his bones. Can you find them and put him together?
I feel like I haven't seen that dialogue in so long, because usually by the time I get here and talk to him, I've already picked up some of the bones. So that was fun for me to hear. I never got, because again, I played... I'm repeating myself a lot, but I don't know who's seen part 1, so it's fine. It's fine. I played Spyro 2 much after Spyro 1. I didn't understand that this character and this mission is like a repeat of 1 in Spyro 2. Did I say 2 before 1? I meant 2 before... I played 3 before 2. I just want to make that clear because I don't know what came out of my mouth, but that's what I was thinking. So I didn't get that this whole mission was a nod to Spyro 2, and I always thought the bones and the, like, caveman theme seemed, like, really out of place in this level. But I get it now. I feel like one day I had played Spyro 2 and then I played this again and I was like, oh, I get it now! That's so cool! But I didn't understand initially. So this is something I can't do as him. I need Spyro for this. So for some reason, these are immune to missiles. Now, another reason I probably like... I don't think the music... Oh, well, the music's not good in this one because it's just Sergeant Byrd's music again. No one wants that. But I think the other reason I probably like this one is the aesthetics are very Spyro 1, aren't they? Like, I feel like a lot of the... Like, these big, majestic areas and pillars and all that stuff, like, it feels like textures you'd see in Spyro 1. Maybe that's part of the reason I like this level. I think the music is crap, though. I think that's a huge cop-out that they used the same music. And I don't think it really suits this level. And yeah, that's all a fail. But I think everything except the music in this level is really good. So I've never really even thought... Like, this music is fine for his home world, I guess. Because, like, the, like, trumpet sound feels kind of, like, military. And, like, it's fine. And it's got a bit of, like, a groove to it. But it's like his level is long and this level is long. And no one wants to hear this music endlessly back to back like this. I still love this game, though. I swear, me critiquing it doesn't mean that I don't think this game is amazing. I think it's just when you've spent as many hours of your life playing the game as I have, you start to have criticisms. That's all. We'll see if it happens to me this time. I'm hoping that I do good and I don't. But it's really, really easy to miss one of these guys because they're just kind of like well hidden in these towers. And a lot of the time I'll end up 7 of 8. I can't find the last one. So we'll see if that happens this time and I end up having to fly around for a while to find it. You have to be good for like looking at the towers from multiple angles. Okay, I hear one, so there's one somewhere around here. Might just be here. Yeah, it is. I've also had the problem where I clear everything in the level and then I end up missing 2 gems and then you know that you missed one of these stupid little guys flying around because you get 2 gems for killing them. Another thing that's really easy to miss. This is a very big level. Okay, so there's 2 head bash things that I can't get right now. Did I get this one? No. Okay, but I think, is that my last one? I'm gonna kill this guy first because it'll probably warp me back. I didn't get the gem. Where's the gem? I swear some of the time like they give it to you automatically and some of the time you have to go back for it. It's bullshit. Oh, that was 7 of 8. I thought that was the last one. Overconfident again. Okay, I'm gonna go around killing some of these guys. I hope they stay gone, because... Oh, there's the other one of those. Well, I didn't have much difficulty this time, so... That's good. But I hope they stay gone, like, when I go and do other mini-games, because... it'll be hard to tell what I missed if I end up missing one.
Here, have this. I was going to keep it as a souvenir, but I don't have room in my luggage.
Ralph. Like from The Simpsons? Oh, it's okay, Ralph.
My friend is feeling much better now.
He's gonna dance for us. He's got it. We're gonna watch this. They made it floss in the new Spyro. He doesn't floss in the original, just so you know. Flossing hadn't been invented yet. I swear! Does he just dance forever? It's like they screwed up the synchronization of the music, because I swear if you watch it again, he falls when the music, like, ends, you know? And they timed it really well.
What did you have to...
Oh, yeah. You can watch it as many times as you want, and he just gets mad. Yeah, I think I'll just cut to the end, because I'm curious. I think it'll show him falling right at the end with the music. There's a chance this music's copyrighted, I don't know. I'll like run a copyright scan when I go to upload this and I might have to cut the music, I don't know. Oh, no, it's still not quite right. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Fly around and try and get some more of these guys. That looks like the last one around here. It's the last one I see anyway. But there are some more over by the portal where you switch to him. Over here. Bro. God damn it. The weird thing with him, I'm gonna show this after, once I... Oh my god. Am I gonna die here? Not quite. I'm pretty sure you can't die. Look, I'm not holding X right now. You just get to a certain point and then it auto-flies, because he can't fall to his death like Spyro can. I've always thought that's funny. Okay, I think that's it I can do as him. So I'm gonna switch back to Spyro. But thanks anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go back and do the head bash things that you have to do as Spyro. See, Spyro just feels so much faster now after him. Here's this one. And there's one over there. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss any gems. No, I didn't. I feel like Spyro's head, like, just for a second is super flat when he head bashes, the way they animated that. I was trying to grab a screenshot to make a thumbnail out of for my first video, and it was funny seeing, like, if I advance frame by frame in certain cutscenes and stuff, trying to find, like, something that'll look good for a thumbnail. Their eyes, like, both Sparx and Spyro, sometimes their eyes get, like, huge and warped for a frame to, like, I guess overemphasize, like, the cartoonish stuff. Okay, we're gonna do skateboarding next. Which I think this skateboarding is really fun. This was my first exposure to, like, because the first skateboarding level is more just focused on collecting lizards. This one's, like, really trick heavy, and I thought this was so cool. Like, so fun. Again, never having played Tony Hawk at this point in my life, I thought this was super inventive and fun. I'm glad they at least have different music here, but this is also recycled somewhere else in the game. I can't quite place where right
Isn't this
now.
the wildest skateboard park you've ever seen? Once you've mastered
I also
a few
love how they give him
tricks, you can score
shorts.
huge points in this place.
Just
What
so
do you
he
say I
looks
show you
extra
some
cool.
moves?
Alright, he's just teaching me how to jump. We have to watch him, because, you know, you can see the very obvious jump there. I don't see him really move at all. He just arcs over it. Did I not jump properly? What do they want from me? Okay, there we go. Have to time it right.
Okay, now try doing a roll. You can roll in.
I didn't jump, but that's fine.
Hey,
You get the idea. Now we have to do a flip, which is the same thing, but in another direction. Okay, why is the jumping not working? I think you have to time it much later than you would expect.
Whoa.
I did more than he did, but that's fine, right? Yes, it is.
All right, you.
Okay. A 900. I feel like this one sometimes takes a couple tries because it's like from a stop, you don't have a ton of speed. Alright, well I lied.
Now that.
Alright, now we have to beat him in tricks. And I find if you just do a couple twisted lemons, it's pretty easy to beat him.
Wow,
It gave me triple front flips instead of twisted lemons, but that's fine. I love that they named a move the Nasty Nork. I had to Google it once, and like, it does exist, but it's actually quite hard to do.
I'm thinking you're ready to.
Alright, freestyle competition for points. Which also, this is super cool, like getting to like compete with Hunter for points. I think that, like, they did such a good job of this area. Crap. Problem is I get distracted by wanting gems. I have to go for them later. Just need to focus on tricks. I don't remember how much I need to beat Hunter, but I don't think it's too bad. Thrash Master. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to do Twisted Lemons. Why are those not working? Now they are. Just have to do, I guess, backwards instead of forwards? I don't know. I can only get limes and not lemons. Oh, I forgot too, if you do stuff like triple towers, that's just like bonus points. Like, it's worth a lot. There's this and half pipe leap. I think they're both worth 1,000. Which I will do the other now. If you run into Hunter, you wipe out, by the way. He's made of stone. Oh, I jumped too high. I jumped too high! Oh. Thought I was dead. See? Jerk. He's just cheating because he knew I was gonna win. It's hard to do 4, and I always overdo it. I think it's fairly easy to do it off of the big jump here, but you always end up wanting to do, like, actually jump off it and do, like, big tricks. I think I'm too late. Yep. Did I still win?
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
How did you get so good already? Who knows? Someday you might even break my course record.
Nah.
Anyway, I guess I should give you this other egg I found. I was going to keep it for a pet, but I can't get it to hatch.
Seems a little offensive to keep a dragon as a pet when your best friend's a dragon. No? Like, you should know better. Oh, wow. So the first one burped bubbles and the second one farted them? I don't know if I ever realized that. Okay. I don't really want to go for the course record right now, but I kind of have, like, it just starts automatically. So, like, this is an attempt. I'm just gonna make that clear. This is not a real attempt. Don't judge me. I want to pick up the gems first. Even though this gem is annoying to get. Got it. Well, I didn't actually get it, but I broke the container for it. Thank you, Sparx. I always struggle to get the gem up here. At least I do in Reignited. Is it easier in this one? No, it's still hard. Like, am I better off trying to jump up to it this way? Yeah, that's easier. What else is there? Did I get all the gems at Triple Towers? I can't remember. Oh, and there's one off of the big ramp that I don't think I got. Yeah, I got all these. Okay. Let's try this. I don't know why I keep getting Thrashmaster. I am not... I'm pretty sure that one you're supposed to, like, start and stop the trick or something. Like, I'm not doing that. It's lying. Oh, I got a gulp. I think the other way... I can't remember what it is. Is it... Crush. That's cute. Those are enemies from Spyro 2. Man, that was not 3 single backflips. It's not what I was going for. That jump didn't work. The course record, I think, is 10,000. Why is this not working? I'm gonna lose it on this. I could cut if this takes too long. It's just a skill point. So you don't actually need it to beat the game, but I like getting it. Because, like, beating Hunter in the one-on-one competition is not that hard, so it's nice to go for the course record, because it's the only thing that really demands you to, like, do decently with the points. I think I might not make it. Unless I get, like, a really big trip up. I usually use Twisted Lemons and Twisted Limes a lot, and they're not working. So it's making it a lot harder for me. Like, I should have, I guess, gone for, like, a quadruple backflip there. I'm gonna have to try again. How did I manage a nasty Nork? I was not going for that. I think the controls are being a little weird. Anyway, this attempt's gonna look pretty similar to the last one, so I'll probably cut it. Okay, I got it. Twisted Lemon and Twisted Lime were being very inconsistent with working, so it took quite a few tries, but I got it!
You can go for the course.
I'm surprised the dialogue doesn't update if you get it. Okay, there's one other area left here. And this is the last area.
I was playing catch with my pet wolf Farley, but I accidentally threw his ball down.
Don't cry, Wolf. Never cry, Wolf. So basically the premise is his wolf is down here and you need to help him get out. Another one that I didn't realize was kind of a nod to Spyro 2 because there's one where you have to look for someone's lost snow leopard. So it's kind of similar. But we use the ball to order the wolf around, basically, and he goes and gets his ball and then he stands on switches for us. Because that makes sense. But it's nice that he scares them for us. He's very brave. This is when it always starts to get a little tricky. I can't remember if you can shoot it all the way across and if he'll go across. So I feel like in the past I've tried to like, yeah, he will. I've tried just like shooting it halfway and it doesn't work very well. Okay, how does this one work? I think I have to shoot this onto the switch and then move really quick once he's up there, which is kind of annoying to get right. I got it. It's harder than it looks, I swear. It usually takes a few tries. I just don't think barking at it's gonna break it. And then here I always feel like a mom running after him, like, you forgot your ball! Because you can kind of pick it up and go after him, like, don't forget your toy! Remember the toy that you jumped down a hole for and left behind? But he just doesn't care.
Hey! You found Farley!
I did!
How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it.
Why have you been letting a dog chew on a dragon egg?
Oh well, it's the thought.
Lise? Yeah. See, this dragon was born with fleas, and it's your fault. I like how they do the same thing, the same animation. I always find that funny. You can tell they know each other. Don't they say eventually, owners start to look like their dogs, or dogs start to look like their owners, or something? So I missed gems. Way to go, me. I knew that was gonna happen. And because there are so many areas, there's no way to know which area. So I missed 16 gems? That's bad. I used to be so good at finding everything and 100%ing everything without the Sparx point ability, and I suck in my old age, I guess. I'm less thorough. I don't know. When I played, maybe it's because I'm on camera and I'm being less thorough because of that, because I feel like watching me collect gems is boring. But I'll just leave them. But oh, we have a cutscene. I didn't have this problem when I replayed Spyro 1. Like, I found all the gems no problem. I'm really distracted by the fact that there's something that gray thing in the background moved at first. I swear I've never noticed that before. You can't see it again in any of the other scenes. I swear it was there. Why is she practicing her magic here?
We should help her.
You're kidding, right? She toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
Good friend. Yeah, see that gray thing right there? It was moving. I like this.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of
Cute.
magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Ha! I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
Or she was just being nice and taking care of Sparx, and that's her saying I can take care of myself. Okay, next level is one that I really like. Icy Peak, which I was struggling to remember the name of in my last video. This one's great because it has references to Bob and Doug McKenzie.
I was supposed to meet Doug to go ice fishing today, but Rhinox have blocked the path with ice, so I can't get through. I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but it doesn't even shoot straight. I haven't been able to hit a dang thing all morning.
Bob and Doug McKenzie are characters that were made that are basically like a ridiculous over-the-top parody of Canadians, and they're well loved here in Canada. And it's not often in media you see references to Canadian things, especially in media that's not Canadian. So I feel like I've always had a soft spot for these levels because it was really fun seeing a level with like parodies of Bob and Doug McKenzie when I was a kid, because like you just don't see Canadian stuff very often. You gotta shoot down the birdies. Don't ask me why there are birds here that have gems. That have dragon gems. The cannon's aiming is inverted too, which I had forgotten.
Oh, you shot the ice block, eh?
Must be beginner's luck. I don't know why I remember that line so well. Also kind of funny how, like, you can... Oh, they do react when you shoot them. They're fine, though. You can just shoot them with a cannon, and then they'll walk it off. I always find it funny that I find that noise that those birds make sounds a lot like a seagull, and like we're in an icy place, so it seems out of place. Also, I know this place is cold and snowy, but Canada does have other seasons than ice and snow, I swear. It's not a lot of the year, but we do have it. I love the, like, evil cackle. Okay, you can break open the ice here with a well-timed head bash. Which I think is really cool. That is one secret in this game that I remember having a very hard time figuring out. Like, because in the next area, if you haven't done it, from up on this ice, you can see the gems through the ice, and it's like, how do I get to those gems? So that's one thing I do remember struggling with. And then I remember, like, thinking that you had to do that. There's an area with an egg up there, and I thought you had to do the head bash from up there for some reason. Maybe because I probably just noticed it for the first time, like that broken ice when I was up there. And yeah, I was wrong. You don't have to do that. It's much easier than it seems. Because it was really annoying if I missed the head bash. It's like I have to climb all the way up there again? But you don't. I was wrong. I like that they scream when they fall off the cliff. I saw that was like, I was looking at the wiki page for this level. And it mentions that as being, if you manage to knock one of them off a cliff, they scream. Always feels like you should be able to glide up to that from here, but you can't. Oh, I got it good. I was starting to feel like I was never going to hit that. That's all I can do right now, because like I said, I can't actually glide up to this. I find they make it look like you should be able to, even with like the slope and everything, but you can't. It's too high. These guys kind of remind me of an enemy in Spyro 1. There's a really icy level. There's guys that shoot little snowballs at you too, I think. I always thought the sunset or the sun reflecting off this ice looks really nice for a PS1 game. It's so pretty. Can you see the sun if you look up? I guess that, yeah, that's it, like obscured by the clouds. This level is another level that kind of gives me Spyro 1 vibes, which might be why I like it. Like, I think also I'm predisposed to like this one due to the Canada reference. Canada does look like this sometimes of the year, so... Ice doesn't form over doorways, though. I did have one winter where my back door was getting old, and like a couple of winters in a row it started freezing shut, and it got to the point where it was starting to feel like a fire hazard, like I was having to, or like a safety issue, because I was starting to have to like use a hairdryer to melt the ice so I could get the door open, and it would keep freezing over and over again, and it was like, okay, I need a new back door. I can't, this is unsafe. Because here there will be like cold snaps where it's like minus 25 Celsius or colder for like a week, and it gets pretty icy.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the single greatest show on Earth. That's right, ice dancing. Season tickets are available, but you'll have to act fast.
Take off, hoser! That's also a reference to Bob and Doug McKenzie.
What? You don't?
We don't actually say hoser here.
What are you saving your money for? Another sequel?
I do enjoy this reference as well. What are you saving your money for? Another sequel? As many sequels as possible, Moneybags.
Step right up.
Sure, it's only money.
I always knew you were a cultured sort of dragon. Well, step right in. The show's about to start. I have to hurry in myself. I'm one of the judges for tonight's performance.
Why would anybody trust Moneybags' judgment? Alright, let's meet Nancy.
Tonight is my big ice dance performance, and these hacky players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they
I
come
think
in
that
and
might
smack me
also
with their
supposed to
sticks.
be a Canadian
I sure
accent.
wish I had a partner, someone courageous and strong and handsome and
Who's purple.
who breathes fire.
Okay. This one's a bit tricky because of the camera. They changed the camera in Reignited Trilogy and made it easier, but in the original it is a bit of a challenge. We'll see if it takes me multiple tries. Fun fact, this character, Nancy, she is named after an Olympic figure skater from around this time who I believe won a medal. I can't remember which country they represented, but that's a fun little reference. I also think the reflections on the ice here look good for a PS1 game. Ooh. Almost screwed up there. When I was a kid, sometimes I'd try to like twirl around and make it look like Spyro was dancing too, because you know, she's performing, so, oh, see. I got distracted by telling stories.
That's okay.
It didn't hurt as much as it looked. That's so sad. They treat her like an ice puck. Hockey players aren't this mean. I mean, maybe some are, but... I also enjoy the music for this. It feels like silly, but also dancing-esque. Oh my god. The problem is I find if I go too far in any direction, I can't see the skaters coming in other directions. I see there's one coming up there. I know there's one section where there's 3, and that's hard. It's hard to get them all. The ones from the bottom are hardest to see. Okay, I'm at the end. Alright, got it. We can twirl with her now. I don't think I can curtsy, though. We'll look in the same direction as her.
We did it! That was my best performance ever! I guess one of the judges didn't like it, though. He threw this egg at me instead of a rose. Why don't you?
Why don't you have it? I don't want it, and I'm pretty disappointed, but I mean, if you want it, I guess you can have it. And this is a reference to her being an Olympian.
Maybe you can be my ice dancing partner in the next Olympics.
I would watch an Olympics where Spyro was on the ice. Okay, so there's a couple directions we can go here. I guess I'll do this direction first. It doesn't really matter. These birds are always annoying to get. A lot quicker at getting them than I used to be, but... So see, this is what makes you think that you have to do it from up here, right? Because you look down and you see the ice and it looks like you need to do it from up here, but you don't have to. They trick you. Maybe they do that so that in hopes that you'll find it in case you didn't, because I had a hard time figuring out how to do that the first time. I saw another fun fact. I don't know why I was reading this particular levels page, but the character was initially named Reese and then they changed it. I wonder if that was like Reese's, like they were worried about issues because of that, or I don't know, but they changed it for some reason. You get to see that pretty ice again. Okay, so we did this way. May as well do this way.
Heh. I put up ice blocks this morning so Bab wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
You're using an egg for a fishing lure, dude. He's not too happy about being dunked into icy water over and over
by the
again.
way, feel free to use our
Use our
gondola
gondola whenever you want. I love the cartoonish Canadian accents. I don't know about other places, but here ice fishing and ice fishing holes are actually very common. My grandpa loved to ice fish, and it's a whole thing where every year there's some people who put their ice fishing shack out too early, and like it's really dangerous to fall through the ice, and like it's never happened to anyone I know, but it seems like every year people fall through the ice, and you don't do it. You can take this is one of those things I don't know how much knowledge of ice things people who aren't Canadian have, but it's called an auger. You use it to like grind through ice. You can use it to check how deep the ice is, and there's like a rule about how thick ice has to be to drive a truck on it or put an ice fishing shack or whatever. And just don't take the risk. That's my PSA for you. Don't fall through ice. I feel like the shock of hitting the cold water is gonna just, like, it makes it unsafe, you know? Just don't do it. And also it's just unsafe to fall through ice, because then you need to find a way. If you drift and then you need to find a way to break back through the ice from underneath, and you've got a lot less strength from underneath, it's risky. Did I miss gems again? I missed 10. It's pouring rain right now. Happy summer. So this is a skill point. I talked about this in my last video, but if you time it right... Oh, I think there's actually a skill point for landing on that too, so I'll have to glide back up there again. But yeah, it's nice that you can, like... I guess, again, like, I should have actually just gone for it with my own talents, but it's fun, it's satisfying getting it that way. So I always purposely go for this guy after, because I don't want to accidentally get him before I have the red guy. Because otherwise the red guy will be on the track and you can't do that anymore. I'm trying to find... Did I miss it? Because I was following him instead of taking the way you're supposed to take. I need to go back up and get that skill point. I don't remember which way it is, though. Because it's like it's just off one of these. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Can't believe I missed gems again. I'm definitely less thorough when I'm making a video out of Spyro instead of just playing it for shits. I always find when Spyro's gliding, his little feet look so flat, like his back feet. Skill point. Okay, now we can go for this guy. Oh wow, I cheated him too. I was not aware you could do that. Well, sorry, no egg hunting. No egg thief hunting. Betty. I like your glasses, Betty. Kind of afraid I'm gonna lose power because it's raining so hard, but if this video ends abruptly, we'll know why. Okay, I don't know where those last gems are, so I guess I'll just leave them for future me, and that's it for this level. Just make sure they're not on these stairs. Yeah, that's it for this level. Just thinking about how long I've been filming and how long this video is going to end up, and I've been recording for an hour and a half, over an hour and a half, so I feel like this is probably a good stopping point. So I'm leaving this world with 2 levels, a speedway, and then there's still the boss and the Sparx level. Because otherwise this video is gonna, like, the last one's like an hour and a half. So, this is probably a good point to quit. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching, I appreciate it. I know this series has been a bit more chill than like some of my other series, but I am really enjoying replaying this game and sharing it with you guys, so I hope that you guys have gotten some enjoyment out of it too, and I might film another one of these, we'll see. If you enjoyed this video and you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can check out future videos. And I'm curious to hear from you guys. I've been really enjoying making like retro content, but I've been wanting to like branch out as well. That's part of the reason I'm playing Spyro, because sometimes like random retro games, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, and sometimes they end up being bad. So it's also fun playing games that are good sometimes. And so Spyro felt like a safe bet because I'm really comfortable with Spyro and I knew I'd have fun. And I'm just curious if I was to branch out to other stuff, what kind of things you guys would want to see, like modern games or maybe like indie games or maybe some newer retro-ish platforms, or if there's any other particular games you might want to see me cover. Like, I am curious, you know, I'm making this content for you guys too, so I'm curious if I was to like try any other, dip my toes into the other type of things, what you guys might want to see. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!